Hey y'all, Lead Farmer 73 here. This is what I had to show you. Remember? Probably not because I was doing so much talking. I mentioned the other day during a live stream that I took cuttings off of that Stella Cherry tree. Remember that? I took cuttings off of that Stella Cherry tree when I did the air layer graft. I cut a big long branch off with a bunch of branches on it. It seemed like such a waste because the tree is so productive. It's so doggone productive that I just took all the cuttings, chopped them into about 8-inch pieces, and put them in the refrigerator in a sandwich bag. This is what I got. I kid you not. They started budding out in the refrigerator. I'm gonna pull one piece out just to show you. That blew me away, and that happens. I've seen that happen with apple buds, but never with cherry. Cherry is always just, it don't act right. But as you can see, it budded out so good. And on the bottom, it looked like it started to, it healed over, but it looked like it started to root. Let me see if you can see that. All those little white nodules, I don't even want to touch them. I want to mess this up. So I'm doing an experiment because what I hear, cherry pieces is hard to root a cutting. I've never been successful rooting a cutting. The only cuttings I've ever been successful with is a mulberry, which I got out there in the ground. I brought it all the way from Ohio, from my hometown. And a couple other things I can't even think of. That's how rare it happens for me. So I took one, and something is happening. I took one. Let me show. And I put it in one of these. Nah, that ain't the baggie. I put it in one of these baggies that I use for my grafting, and I put the live moss down there, and it's leafing out. You can't even hardly see it in there, but dang, let me knock off some of the moisture. Now you can see it. That thing leafing out. I'm gonna open it just a little. It ain't gonna make no difference. No, I ain't gonna disturb it. I wanna show y'all bad, but I ain't gonna disturb it. But as you can see, look at the difference. See it leafing out at the top? I'm hoping to grow, all I did was moisten the moss a little bit, and I'm hoping I can get those roots to come out kind of like an orchid, because everybody keeps saying cherry cuttings just don't work. I don't know. I'm trying something because this is awesome. If you know how to graft, if you don't know how to graft, you should try, because I got a lot of cuttings that I really ain't got no use for. I'm going to keep a couple of them, but I don't have any real use for this, and it won't cost me anything to send you a little stick. So, you know, the price of a stamp. So that's not a problem. Shipping stuff is horrible for me, even though you know who I work for, because I just don't work in that part of the production. So it's working. It's leafing out, and I'm going to keep it here. I've been keeping it right here in the window. And let's just hope it take root. If so, that'll be a brand new Stella Cherry tree. So let me know if you would like a cutting, and I can send you one. I mean, free of charge, because that's nothing. Send a stick in the envelope. All right? So that's it, you guys. Lead Farmer 73. I love you, and I'm out.